Hi everybody, I've just done a shopping haul and what I thought I'd do is show you, because I sort of live alone, I have to freeze things. I find if you buy things singly, like one chop or one piece of steak, it's always more expensive. So what I do is I freeze quite a lot of stuff, and I just thought I'd show you how I do it and how, what it is I freeze. I freeze these beef frying steaks from Aldi's. There's usually about 3 in a pack, which is enough for me. It's either as a steak or done in gravy. Pork chops, a loaf of bread. I'll show you how I freeze that. I'm also going to freeze these egg waffles. I've just tried these from Aldi's. They are gorgeous. They are so soft. There's 12 in there. I had 3. They're not very big. That's the size. They're not very big. I had 3, and I had some with maple syrup and banana and strawberries. And I just bought the strawberries. I had 2 strawberries, but actually they were the size of small apples. They were British and they were absolutely gorgeous. So those are really nice, and I thought you could actually put them straight in the freezer from frozen. I do that with crumpets, pikelets. I'll freeze a couple, buy a pack of 9, and I'll freeze them in 2s. Put them straight into the toaster frozen, and toaster is just a normal toaster, it's nothing special, and they cook straight away. This is the bag I use for the meat. It's the I think it's Hertz resealable sandwich bags, and they're great in the freezer. And then I've just got these large Ziploc bags. That's the size. They're quite big. These have got a really good ziplock. I actually have bought some proper Ziploc bags for freezing like bigger things, and for doing sort of like a crock pot meal that's ready from the freezer that you put straight in the crock pot. So I'll do this and then I'll show you what it looks like. I'll be back in a minute. Right, I've done all my packaging. One thing I was going to say is don't skimp when you're freezing stuff. Don't skimp on the packaging, because it's just not worth it. I started off by buying pound shop Ziploc bags, and they are a bit rubbishy, to be truthful. I think these cost me about £1.99. The proper Ziploc bags that I have bought, I think it was 30 for £5.99, but they're like a double lock. They're so strong. Don't skimp, because you might be using things like, I've done the bread, like I've done this in a special in thirds like this, and obviously when I take it out and unfreeze it, sorry, I leave it out on the side. It takes about half an hour, not that long, but then you can seal it back up again. And so don't skimp on the packaging. Also, these you can write on, and it stays on when you write on them. I don't know if you can hear it, but we've got helicopters going over at the moment, so I'm sorry about that. So this is a loaf of bread, so that's done in 3. I expel as much air as I can, and usually when I do it into 3, I get the thick sliced, because I find the medium slices very chewy, and I usually get like 5 slices in each and a crust, and then just 5 slices out the middle. That goes in the freezer, and I take it out. Probably 1 loaf of bread will last me maybe 2 weeks. It just depends. If it's just me, a couple of weeks. I don't eat bread every day, but it's nice for a sandwich or just toast in the morning. These are the waffles. As you can see, I've done them in 3s. These bags are absolutely brilliant. They're extra strong, small bags. So I've got like 3 of those. Those go in the freezer. And I use the same bags for the meat. These are the pork chops. Just 1 pork chop. I know probably everybody knows how to freeze things. They just go in the freezer. But when there's only 1 of you, it's really hard. I think we're having an invasion of helicopters. It's really hard. You know, if you don't buy a big pack, just buying separate things. So I really like to freeze. And there's the 3 steaks, and they're really nice. When you buy them from Aldi's, you never get them the same size. That's a beautiful chop. That one's a really thick chop. That one's quite a thin one, and this one is just like a really nice piece of pork. So you never get them the same size, but I mean, it depends how hungry you are in the night time. So that is like my freezing, and I just thought I'd share that with you. I hope you like the video. Again, thumbs up if you like it, and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.